Welcome back to Later Alligator. We're still in the bar. We've got a bunch of people to talk to, I think. Let's see. Oh, wait. Is this a separate? Or is that part of him? Maybe that's part. I think it's part of him. This is just like a static box for all of. He's a large fellow and he's got an even larger hitbox, it seems. I assume you don't have anything else to say. Yeah, can we get a chocolate fountain? It's how much? How about just a poster of one? Alright. You don't have anything new to say to me, right? Yeah. Do we get all of the... Like, I'm paranoid now that I'm missing some of the posters and... Or the... What do you call them? Yeah, the poster shreds with their pieces of... Is this a person or is... Oh no, that one is one of the puzzle pieces, okay. That one too, alright. I almost missed that one. I don't know where there's... Like, I thought... That's probably why I've missed a bunch of them. Maybe? It's just because I assumed I knew where they were going to be, but it's like random place here. I don't know. It's hard to tell what's a valid spot. Alright. Who are we feeling like? Maybe this guy, the mobster looking guy, the only other guy wearing a pinstripe suit in this game other than me. What are you staring at, chump? Put those peepers away before I yank them clear out your skull. What, you think you're a tough guy or something? You think you can roll in here in a pinstripe suit not too dissimilar to my own and share a passing glance with me? Well, you've got another thing coming to you, Pally, and it ain't nothing good. Around these parts, I'm the toughest guy you're gonna meet, so don't think you can sidle into my bar and lock eyes casually with me across the room. I'm not sure what accent I'm going for here. It's like somewhere between like anyway, we'll figure out what it is as it comes out. You'll be sorry when I pull those babies out and make them into twin yolkies. Alright, he's definitely Italian. I'll let you guess what the red sauce is, but you ain't gonna like it. Also, my throat is in just terrible shape. Every time I record this game, I swear, my throat's having a bad day. The name's Bobby Blue Eyes, and don't you forget it, because it's gonna be etched on your tombstone. Wait, why would... Okay. Yeah, I'm glad he has the same thought as me. Wait, on your tombstone would be your name. My name would be... Hey. Just because I got confused about our society's rituals surrounding mortality doesn't mean you can look away. We're having a conversation here. Pat, that little jabroni is my first cousin once removed. Kinda like how I'm about to remove your eyes as I mentioned previously in the conversation. Oh no, this is really hard on my throat. Okay, maybe not the day for this voice. Do you think the red sauce thing was too far? Maybe it was a bit too far. I'm testing out some new tough guy material tonight, so it's a bit hit or miss. Bobby ain't spilling family secrets. That was pretty brief. Unless you prove you're tough to me, the toughest guy in Alligator, New York City. It ain't gonna be easy though. I'll make sure of that. So let's you and me play a little game called 3-Finger Fillet. Or you two chicken. Mirror this cuckoo without getting a boo-boo. Knife to meet you. Oh boy. Carefully watch how Bobby stabs the table. Copy his pattern on your side. Be careful to avoid your fingies. You ready for this, tough guy? Oh, okay. Do I have to do this at speed? Doesn't seem like it. It's very slow to react to, so like I don't get my cursor back. Wow, you did that 4 times. That's impressive. How many more times do you think you can pull that off? I mean, you're not going in between the... Oh, he is going between the fingers. Okay. Wow, 5 times, not bad. Well, let's up the ante a bit, shall we? Oh. Whoa, 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 what? What is that? That knife is terrific, yes, perfect for a tough guy. Let's keep going. Does it even let me click here? I kind of don't want to find out. I'm also not sure whether I'm supposed to interpret the constant changing of the implement as part of the game in some way, or a threat on my part that I'm doing completely, or is happening outside of my control. Hey, not bad, kid. Got all the way to 6. I bet you think you're a real tough guy with those increasingly ludicrous knives you weirdly had on your personage. But check this out. Aww. Owie, my fingy. Could you put a band-aid on it, please? Aww. Oh, that was weird. It snapped my cursor directly to it. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Gotta blow on it, gotta blow on it. That's it. I don't want to play tough guys with you no more. You ruined it by going too far, and now look what happened. I may never play bass guitar again. Oh boy. You're a real tough customer, I'll give you that. The event is a happy thing, so leave those preposterous knives at home. Oh, go. Leave me with my band-aid and my misery. Oh, ouchie. Alright. Well, he said he was the toughest guy at the bar. This actually looks like the toughest guy at the bar, so... His name is literally the knife. Leave me alone unless you want a knuckle sandwich. Seriously, do you want it? It was the bar special of the day, but I ain't got the heart to eat it now because of nervous guts. Anyway, what do you want? I don't really have time to talk right now. I'm waiting for somebody. Though maybe they're a no-show. People call me the knife on account of my design containing sharp edges. Yeah, I was gonna say you're not particularly sharper than other alligators, but you're a little sharper. And how I poked my eye out in a freak jack-o'-lantern carving accident back in 4th grade. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sidebar. I don't like the tendency to give children sharp things that are dulled on in a bunch of places or aren't actually sharp for a whole bunch of reasons. Not particularly because it means you have to put, like, just like why you should have a sharp knife is safer than a dull knife. If you have to put a lot of force behind something, you're more likely to slip and something to go wrong. Now, maybe it's less likely you'll get sliced up in a significant way, but you wouldn't have to put that force behind it in the first place. So those horrible, like, big air quotes, serrated knives that you get in the plastic package for jack-o'-lantern carving when you're a kid are atrocious. They are awful in every way. And is it safer than a real knife? Probably, for a kid, but you can sure still hurt yourself with one of those. Like, it's still a relatively pointy piece of metal, and if you poke it in the wrong if you poke it in any place on your body with enough force, it's gonna hurt a lot. If you poke it in your eye, you're gonna lose an eye. So yeah, felt, man, felt. And cause I'll cut you. Out of extracurriculars, if I catch you in the hall without a pass. He's a teacher, okay. I'm a guidance counselor for Miss Pettisnoot's School for Snobby and Gifted Middle Schoolers. Yeah, you gotta be hard to work in a middle school. Jesus. Middle schoolers are terrifying. I don't know if I've talked about this before. Like, if of all the groups to teach, I want to deal with middle schoolers the least. They're awful. Middle school, like, my impression has always been, middle school is where kids start to have, like, complex thoughts and schemes and, like, long-term plans that they can make, but without having gained any of the, like, necessary morality and life skills and socialization yet to know why maybe they shouldn't do those things. So it's really the worst. It's really the worst of both worlds. I had a friend who ended up being a middle school teacher and was very adamant from, like, before they started their higher education of, like, I want to be a middle school teacher. I think I'll be really good at it. And I'm sure that I know that they are, but God, it's like really picking the hardest option. The nickname is just there to scare preteens, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Pat. Who's asking? Oh, you are. Right. Right. Sorry, I'm a little socially anxious right now. Basically all of the time. I've known Pat since high school when the seniors got paired up with a freshman buddy to run the three-legged race. As the gym teacher tied the rope around our legs, Pat flipped out and thought he was being kidnapped. That sounds like Pat. Started running like a maniac down the football field with my gym pants still attached to him. That's how I got my other name. Birthmark Butt. That's just rude. Yeah, speaking of horrible things kids in general, and especially middle schoolers, will do, making fun of people's appearances. Ugh. Since then, we've been good pals despite it. Love the weird little guy. Look, you keep pestering me. Didn't I tell you I was waiting for someone? I gotta be honest with you, I ain't really waiting for nobody. I'm just here at the bar to practice being casual and meeting other folks. You know, in a romantical-like manner. But I always seem to say the wrong thing and scare other gators off. How was I supposed to know that complimenting someone's bulging neck veins was weird? She looked real cool. But anyways, between work and my somewhat bad personality, I don't get out much. It's hard to just meet people in a non-weird way, you know? I wish I could just practice or something. Hey, wait a minute. That ain't a bad idea. If I could just find a buddy to practice dates on, I could be way more ready when the real deal comes along. I know you're only talking to me because Pat set you up on one of his weird, wild, and goose-like chases, but I ain't got a lot of friends to tell you the truth. So, maybe if you help me practice, I could help you out too? What do you say? You want to go on a fake date with a rusty edge like me? You know, man, I'm not sure hanging out in the dive bar is the best way to learn socialization skills, but good on you for making an effort. Make him blushy by getting mushy. Mac that knife. Take a lonely lizard out on a practice date. Click to decide where to go, what to do, and how you end the evening. Great. How do you feel about a change of setting? Let's head to my workplace, and you can help me out there. No. That seems... Oh, oh God. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, I wasn't ready. I should have known. Wow. Complete with the gloved hand and the greased coiffed hair, split hair, and all that. This is like the only time in the game that it's broken the art style. That's hilarious. You know what? We're gonna do an episode break here because it's funny to me. Oh, this is perfect. All right, I'll see you next time.